Welcome to Worship Tutorials. We have a Tonex capture pack for you based on a Dr. Z Z-Rec. So a little bit about the amp. The Dr. Z Z-Rec is really a collaboration between three different individuals. You've got Dr. Z of Dr. Z Amplifiers. You've got Brad Paisley of Brad Paisley. And then you've got Ken Fischer of Trainwreck Amplifiers, the late Ken Fischer, who has passed away, but his amplifiers are the stuff of legend. So it really started with Brad Paisley, who is a old school Vox player. I think he plays like an early to mid 60s AC30, and he toured with it with no backup. Can you imagine? And so he was looking for something a little more reliable and stumbled across Dr. Z amplifiers and loved them. And so he and Dr. Z collabed together basically to build his ultimate sort of AC30 type amp. And they also collabed with Ken Fischer, who makes Ken Fischer. The Trainwreck amps are mostly known for like the Express, which is a Marshall type of an amp, but he does make one called the Rocket. He didn't make very many of those. That's sort of his AC style amp. So there's a little bit of that in the Z-Rec as well. Another thing that's great about the Z-Rec is the cab that it comes with. It's a 212 cab with mismatched speakers. You got an Alnico Gold and an Alnico Blue together. Great sounding combination for AC30 type amp. It's a simple amp. It's right here. It's cut, bass, treble, and volume. So it's a good looking amp too, wouldn't you say? Yeah. So it's a simple amp. It's kind of hard to get a bad sound out of it, actually. It's one of the things that's great about it. You just turn it on and plug in and it sounds good, regardless of where it's set. So we've captured it sort of all through the gain range, from cleans all the way up to just screaming. One thing that is awesome about the Z-Rec is like you can turn it all the way up and it doesn't like lose its magic. It sounds really cool gained way up. And I think I've seen Brad Paisley talk about how he runs the Z-Rec or Z-Recs. And I think he runs them pretty hot and then he'll, use the volume control on his guitar to get different dynamics and things like that. But you get captures. It's only a single channel of the amp all through the gain range. And then you can use them however you like with Tonex. Link below to grab the Z-Rec pack and see all of the line that we have for Tonex. Our whole amp catalog is coming to Tonex if it's not already. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.